Shout out to Alabama. What up? Alabama Prisoner Profiles. I got to check that out.
DC, the boys, Alabama Prisoner Profiles. What's going on with everybody, man? Shout out to everybody checking in on all the socials, man. Hey, shout out to the Facebook, man. I see y'all creeping up, you know what I'm saying? 250 on the book, you know what I'm saying? Instagram doing 90, you know what I'm saying? TikTok do 200 a day like a trap. You know, TikTok about to hit 20K, passing up them other little profiles similar to mine out there on that TikTok you did. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? Housekeeping, young niggas in prison, now I say 35 and under with a cell phone. If you post something and it does 1 million views, like I'm from Memphis, right? 1 million views, 70,000 in my ears, like Pooh Shiesty, if that shit do 1 million views and I repost that shit, it's not coming back down. Same thing for disgruntled family members. If your family member that's incarcerated, that I did a story on, has multiple TV network smash documentaries, you know what I'm saying? Get at them folks first, you know what I'm saying? Don't come for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do something that ain't been done before. So, y'all know what's going on with that. So many of you guys found me from that first TikTok, right? That story of Ventress, Brazy, and his father. Really, his father. Brazy wasn't there for that, but you know what I'm saying? So I was waiting until the first of this month to see whether or not this gentleman was going to make parole, and he did not make parole. He was set off for 5 years, and so here we are. DC The Voice, Alabama Prisoner Profiles presents Nashon Barnes, a.k.a. Big Comb. Nashon Barnes, a.k.a. Big Combs, a.k.a. Sweet Jones, grew up in South Alabama, somewhere in or around Pritchard/Mobile. It is said that he was allured by the streets at an early age. He would join the Bloods gang in his youth and proceed to represent to the fullest. Combs was reported to floss big whips, expensive clothes, and jewelry brought with proceeds from the streets. Sometime in the late 90s, early 2000s, Barnes would appear to have done time in the feds and was released September 22nd, 2006, with a 36-month post-supervision release still to serve. No online information was available on that case for free. Jones is believed to have picked up where he left off in the streets, which led him to picking up a case that would net him 2 life sentences in the Alabama Department of Corrections. Here we got a news article. July 2008, members of United States Marshals Gulf Coast Regional Task Force arrested Nashon Barnes Monday on an attempted murder charge in connection with the July 7th shooting of 38-year-old Frederick Banks at his home on Fair Drive in East South Mobile. Officer Eric, whatever that says, a Mobile police spokesman, said today that robbery was motive in the shooting. So Barnes was also charged with first-degree robbery and first-degree burglary. Barnes, 28, was taken to the Mobile County Metro Jail, where he was being held without bail, this morning jail records show. Jones' federal post-release supervision would go on to be revoked. It would appear charges have been upgraded, and Barnes would have been sentenced to 2 concurrent life sentences for attempted murder and burglary with the possibility of parole. So here we are yet again, right? A gentleman had commented on the video about Mr. Frederick Gooden, James Murray, right? One of his attackers, they said he had multiple, I believe, like theft of property, burglary, you know what I'm saying, cases he was serving a life sentence for, with about 2-3 separate different trips to prison. And he was saying, I got the same case and I got 4 years suspended with da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? First, you know what I'm saying? And, he's another one here that would appear from the site that this is his first state felony. Maybe he's juvenile, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? And you get 2 life sentences with what would appear your first, you know, I guess the Fed case, you know what I'm saying? But state, this is state out, you know what I'm saying? Craziness. I just wanted to point that out to y'all. Big Combs' reputation within the Alabama Department of Corrections is nothing short of infamous and notorious. An OG blood at this point and about 30 years old, Big Combs entered the Alabama Department of Corrections and was instantly embraced by his brothers in 2010. Big Combs also has what would appear to be a brother-in-law incarcerated in the federal system.
You already know, Gay.
Yeah.
AKA Bloodshed, nigga.
No question.
Been representing this shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Real nigga for life. This real shit, nigga. You see them battle stars, nigga. Look at this shit, nigga. Been hit. Nigga, I done hit niggas. That's what time it is, nigga. Fuck with you, nigga. I'm gonna put these motherfucking gun around their head, nigga. Real nigga shit, for real.
Yes, sir.
2,000 motherfucking 21, nigga. 18 more months, nigga. The street gonna see me. I'm gonna show you when I left the street, nigga. Shit. Down when I was a little nigga. I was your age, Lil' Cone. Right here, when I came in this motherfucker.
Shout out to Gator Q, you know what I'm saying? He is referring to Mr. Barnes' son in that video, his nephew. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Wonder if he did come home in 2021. Hopefully he's out here doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Big Combs is reported to have hustled off the land, as prisoners often say, until one day his life inside the Alabama Department of Corrections would change. Jones was reported to have fathered at least 2 children while in the streets, a daughter and a son named Nashon. Many know him as popular Alabama rapper Honeycomb Brazy.
It's that Brazy shit, Damn. I'm sick of the Fed. They come every time a nigga gets to some bread. Quarterback mode, they sending hits at my head. Biggie rat in the city got some bricks on my head. And these niggas try to step, what type of shit is that? You know they shot me 8 times, hit me all in the head. I shook up out of coma, I supposed to be dead. They just would never stop fighting what the doctor had said.
Now, fun fact, right? I remember back then, Pit Bull was actually, right? Young Pit Bull, y'all was locked up with Brazy in Metro County Jail back when he wrote this song, right? Allegedly, right? I remember him telling me, I talked to him on the phone and shit, like, they like, send me some money for some goddamn, hey, Brazy in this bitch too, bro, I'm over in this bitch, we rap. I'm like, bro, you can't rap, stop, shut the fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Fun fact. Believed to be his oldest child, upon coming up, Brazy would follow in his father's footsteps in becoming a blood and hails from the Happy Hill projects in Mobile. He also would enter the Alabama Department of Corrections at an early age for a shooting. While incarcerated, he would share a cell with his father for about 6 months. His father would use this time to give his son as much life advice as he could to steer him away from the life that he lived. Jones could see his son had a gift and potential to become a rap superstar. Brazy spoke of his time in the cell with his father in a viral interview.
How long did y'all share the cell for?
Shit, we did like about 5-6 months, and I dipped. I had went home. That was the last. I was on the end of my bed.
Okay.
Yeah, but I left out the cell with him though. I ain't really want to leave that nigga ass. I was ready to do another year with him for real. On everything. I ain't even lying.
Man, that's wild. Can you imagine being locked up with your father in prison? You know what I'm saying? Joe T and Joe Baker on that podcast, they talk about how, you know what I'm saying, or Joe talks about shit, you know what I'm saying? He would get the connection any type of way he could, you know what I'm saying? He righteously was in there acting like a kid, talking about, Daddy, you been going out my life. I'm finna annoy the shit out of you in here. You know what I'm saying? But damn, as you can see, his father's absence has affected him, and who wants to stay in prison just to be close to, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Shout out to young Brazy. Upon his son's release, he would seemingly take his father's advice and start trailblazing the rap circuit while being involved in legal issues still.
That way.
Despite these issues, young Brazy would catch the eye of Houston rap mogul Jay Prince of Mob Ties. Brazy would begin raking in cash, video after video, show after show. Of course, for Big Combs still in the Alabama Department of Corrections, this only gained him more popularity within the system as well as funds from his son's rap career. Jones would waste no time in turning rap proceeds into penitentiary motion. Jones would gain access to a cell phone sometime in or around 2016-2017 and began posting his life within the Alabama Department of Corrections. Big Combs is seen online flexing diamond teeth and chains, smoking good, sipping good walk. I be typing this shit. How I be thinking it. You know what I'm saying? Eat free world gourmet food often. Man was even seen bagging up on a rapper's IG live.
Yeah, you trying to get a line? Yeah, look at him 50.
R4L business, man.
Now again, disclaimer, notice, disclosure, goddammit. That shit is on YouTube. That shit is on YouTube. I pulled that clip from this man bagging up online. Dude's talking about his alcohol. They look like that green to me. I know what you're speaking. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Motion. Look at that. That look like a goddamn, what is that? A whole plate from New Orleans. They done went to New Orleans and got this man a plate down in the bottom left. And that's just one, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna go too hard, you know what I'm saying, with the incriminating, bro. But he's already, this shit is online. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Gucci headband is crazy, you know what I'm saying? The Gucci watch, you know what I'm saying? The diamond teeth, you know what I'm saying? Motion, and then got the whole gang, you know what I'm saying? Gucci and Dior suits made up in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Combs is followed by celebrities such as Big Walk Dog that come from the streets and is shown the utmost respect. He even recently allegedly purchased his daughter's first vehicle for her birthday, all off of penitentiary motion. Big Combs would and still is continuing to take care of his family while behind an Alabama Department of Corrections fence. Big Combs has had several parole denials, most recent being August 1st, 2023, where he received a 5-year set-off. Big Combs continues to fight for his freedom. Damn, free Big Combs, man. That's wild, you know what I'm saying? Now, as usual, right, I try to give y'all some input on people that brush past these people within the Alabama Department of Corrections, and here's what our maximum security prisoner had to say about these two. It says, yeah, the son is a boss, but he's not on any bullshit, just doing dumb, crazy shit because he can, like most stereotypical bosses who have money. Combs just hustles and adds to his bank account. He ain't in here sending niggas on crash dummy missions for his entertainment like most stereotypical bosses who have influence and the potential. Combs is a young player for real. The daddy is an OG type, but most of his notoriety came from his son getting out of prison and becoming who he is now. Not saying he didn't put in any work in the streets, but if he did, it might have been considered average like a lot of people in prison. But the big notoriety he has as far as his prison resume goes, he acquired most of that due to who his son is, with exclamation points. The dad will get parole, because I asked him if he thought he would, but he has to change his mindset. Stop posting pictures on the internet, and particularly wearing gang-related clothing and throwing up gang signs. This is ignorant and irks the fuck out of me. It feeds the mainstream media's perception that they have of black men, especially incarcerated black men. I'm not condemning the brother, but I am giving constructive criticism because the system already looks for excuses to justify denying us rights and other shit, and when stuff like this happens, it supports their narrative. There's nothing constructive or productive about posting pictures and videos, throwing up gang signs, smoking blunts, having open containers of an alcoholic beverage, all in a prison facility. We have to change the narrative and set better examples. Yeah, the system sets the trap, but it's up to us to stay away from it. Man, goddamn. I kind of agree with bro, you know what I'm saying? I hope he gets out, you know what I'm saying, when he didn't kill anybody, you know what I'm saying? If he can't change his mindset, attitude, and actions and rehabilitates, he should be given the same chance everybody else has, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, right? DC the Voice, Alabama Prisoner Profiles out the gate.